Hey, so today I'm going to show you guys a really quick eyebrow, eyeliner, and eyeshadow tutorial. Let's get started. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is use the MAC Lash Maximizer over my brows. I already have it on my brows, so I'm not going to demonstrate, but you literally just brush it on your brows like you would any clear brow gel. So the next thing that I'm going to do is use the NW35 Full Coverage Foundation. Now, from my understanding, this is pretty much just like the Studio Finished Concealer. So you can use either one. I have both, but this is just what I'm using right now. And I would say the consistency is pretty much the same for both. So use either. I'm using a flat shader brush and I am outlining the shape of my eyebrows. Now, you don't have to do this. If your eyebrows are shaped properly, this step is not necessary. However, this is just how I like to do my eyebrows. So I start at the bottom and then I go up to the top. Now, with this concealer, you are controlling the thinness and or thickness of how you like your brows. Also, do you like them straight? Do you like them more arched? I like to change my brows depending on the day. Now, I'm using a lot of concealer here. You don't have to use this much. And usually I do my brows before foundation or concealer, so I usually end up wiping most of this away anyway, but just for the purpose of this video, I did my brows after my foundation. And I would actually love to get my eyebrows microbladed and not have to do this every single day, but I just like to change my brows way too much. So, like I said, depending on the day. So now I am blending. I blended down the middle. I'm blending the top, blending the bottom. And because I did use so much concealer, you're going to see me do a lot of blending. So now I am just continuing to blend the concealer that I used. The good thing though about using this much concealer is that you can leave that concealer on your lid and use that as your eyeshadow base. So you don't have to wipe it away. It can serve a purpose if you wanted to. So the next product that I'm going to use is the Spiked Shade and Shape Eyebrow Pen. Now sometimes I just use the regular spiked pencil, but I always use this. Usually I just use it in the front of the brow, but sometimes I do like to use it all over my entire brow just to make my brows look more natural and to give it a microbladed look. Now, the trick with this eyebrow pen is to use the very tip of the pen to get the thinnest lines possible. You know, with a lip liner or eyeliner, you can use the tip of it. You can use the side of it to kind of shade in. But with this pen, you literally want to try to just use the very tip of the pen. And per usual, I can't remember the number of all the brushes that I use, so I will leave those in the description box. But I absolutely love this pen. I feel like it's a really underrated, great product. And I do believe I'm using all MAC products for this video, unless I state otherwise, but I will have all of the products in the description box. So I'm using feathering motions to draw these in. So now I'm just going in to blend again. And now I'm using a fluffy blending brush to blend around. So now I'm going in with the regular spiked eyebrow pencil. I'm using this to define the bottom, and I'm also going to use a little bit on the top. I just like a more sculpted brow. But again, this step is not even necessary. You really could just use the pen and be done, but of course I can't do that. So now I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix powder. The shade is NC47. I like to go over my brows, especially in the front. Sometimes I can get carried away and I draw my brows too close together and too dark. So with this trick, it lightens them up and just makes it look softer in the front. So now I'm just going to show you a really simple eyeshadow look that I do all the time. I'm using Brown Script eyeshadow in the crease of my eye with a blending brush. I love this shadow. It's a really good everyday shadow. Now I am using my Tom Ford eye defining pen. I'm going to do a graphic liner. So I always start at the bottom of my eye and wing it out depending on how long I want it. I'm going to do that on both sides. Now I'm going over the top and doing the same thing. So it's like you're doing your eyeliner, but you're just doing the outline and not filling it in. And this probably has to be one of the best eyeliners that I think I've ever used. It lasts a long time. It's really dark and it's amazing. I mean, $60 for an eyeliner, that is outrageous, but it's worth every penny. So now I'm using a shader brush to kind of clean up the edges. And you can do this look with a gel liner. You could even do this look with an eyeshadow. Honestly, I like to use this pen though. And I'm going to use some mascara. The mascara that I'm using, what is the name of it? It'll be in the description box. But as you can see, it's taking my eyelashes from 0 to 60. I do not have super long eyelashes at all. And honestly, I should really curl them before using mascara because that really does make a difference. But I'm too lazy to do that, so I'm just going to use the mascara. So that's pretty much it. Not much to see here, but I just figured I would add this in here. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And tell me what you want to see because clearly I'm making videos on a regular basis now. So thank you. So that is the finished look. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'm just showing you guys my hair that you probably haven't seen in a long time and my Disney Spirit jersey. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.